There's no recipe for building a high-tech company. There's no recipe for leading a group of people out of trouble. There are no silver bullets, only lead ones. Media companies focused on things like creating great stories, whereas technology companies focused on creating better ways of doing things. There are no shortcuts to knowledge, especially knowledge gained through personal experience. Most business relationships become either too tense to tolerate or not tense enough to remain productive. What's the secret to being a successful CEO? Sadly, there is no secret. But if there is one skill that stands out, it's the ability to focus and make the best move when there are no good moves. Management training is the best place to start setting expectations for your management team. During this time, I learned the most important rule of raising money privately. Look for a market of one. The struggle is when you wonder why you started the company in the first place. The struggle is when people ask why you don't quit and you have no answer. The struggle is when your employees think you're lying and you wonder if they might be right. The biggest obstacle to implementing a training program is the perception that it will take too much time. Remember, no investment improves productivity more than training. Being too busy to train is the moral equivalent of being too hungry to eat. You must believe there's an answer and ignore the odds of finding it. Whether your chances are 9 in 10 or 1 in 1,000, your task remains the same. Like technical debt, management debt is incurred when you make inexpedient, short-term decisions lead to costly, long-term consequences. If you run a company, you will experience overwhelming psychological pressure to be overly positive. Stand up to the pressure, face your fear, and tell it like it is. We take care of the people, the products, and the profits. In that order. The right kind of ambition focuses on the company's success, with the executive's success as a byproduct of the company's victory. The wrong kind of ambition prioritizes the executive's personal success over the company's outcomes. The purpose of process is communication. The final leg of our leadership stool is competence, pure and simple. In good organizations, people can focus on their work and have confidence that if they get their work done, good things will happen for both the company and them personally. Being a good company doesn't matter when things go well, but it can be the difference between life and death when things go wrong. Sometimes an organization doesn't need a solution, it needs clarity. You have to consider the systemic incentives that result from your words and actions. If you focus on the wall, you will drive right into it. If you focus on the road, you will follow it. Each time you make the hard right decision, you become more courageous. Each time you take the easy wrong path, you become more cowardly. To be a world-class company, you need world-class effort. Embrace your weirdness, your background, your instinct. If the keys are not in there, they do not exist. Make a commitment, keep a commitment. It's true that if you sign up for something and you don't do it, you let everyone in the organization down. A brain, no matter how big, cannot solve a problem it doesn't know about. The first thing to recognize is that no startup has time to do optional things. The best way to know what you want is by acting in the role, not just holding the title, but taking real action. Anything you measure automatically creates a set of employee behaviors.